We're live.
Hey guys, this is Coach Dennis from manoflegacy.org with today's bonus cooking lesson. As a man, you need to cook. Today we're going to show you how to cook the perfect steak. We've got a Kansas City strip, 1 inch thick cut, and what we are going to do is put it in my great-grandmother's cast iron skillet for 2 minutes. Now, okay? And then we're going to flip it, cook it for 2 more minutes. It's going to finish in the oven for 5. But then comes the most important part. We're going to talk about that when we get there. I'm going to turn the fan on, even though it's a little noisy because we're generating a little smoke. I put a touch of butter in just so it wasn't a dry pan. Alright, all I've done with that steak is salt and pepper. Because every guy needs to know how to cook a perfect medium rare steak every time. We're not going to talk about or judge you if you like well done, but it's wrong. We're doing 2 minutes on one side. And the timer says 2 minutes. Come look at that crust on there, Charlie. This is one of the few things that I absolutely time to perfection. All right. Guys, the second side has been done for 2 minutes. Now we're going to finish it for 5 minutes in the oven. In the oven, 5 minutes. Now it needs to rest. You always have to let a steak rest. We're going to let that rest for 5 minutes. And this is what I call the longest 5 minutes of your life. You've got a delicious steak, but by letting it rest, look at the crust on there, it's going to hold the juices. If you were to cut it open now, you would just see all the juices run out. So we're going to let it set for 5 minutes. All right, and then we will cut into it and see what we have. All right, so today with the steak, we are making a steak salad. You can see we've got all the fixings for a good salad. My friend Dr. Charlie is here. And then when we are done, we might have a little pie. All right, and there you have it. We've got a perfectly cooked steak. Dr. Charlie, go ahead and try a piece. Let me know what your opinion is of it. Oh, man. What do you think?
Outstanding.
Here's the finished product. Steak salad. Guys, you could throw a baked potato in the oven for an hour, cook that, or you can make a salad. There's no wrong answer what to do with a good steak, but it is cooked perfect, and it's one of the few things I actually time. 2 minutes per side, 5 minutes in the oven at 400, then let it rest for 5 minutes. The longest 5 minutes of your life is the most crucial because it lets the steak set, and look how juicy it is. And to be quite honest, that's all the juice that spilled out. So that's what you want, a perfect steak every time. 2255. 5 minutes rest. You got to set the timer for these things, guys. You got this.